What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Shane's Craft Beer Review. This is a very interesting beer I have for you guys today. So, Alan from One Flight Down sent me down a bunch of beers a while ago. You guys probably saw the unboxing. And this is a very interesting beer. So I'm outside here today, and I'm brewing beer for the Get Together. So that's sitting there boiling right now, getting all nice and yummy for you guys. Hoping it turns out great. I've only ever actually had one batch of beer not turn out good in all the batches that I've done. So I'm hoping this one's good because I know you guys are expecting it down there in South Carolina. Anyway, so Alan sent me this beer, and like I said, it's very interesting. This one is called FARMSTUFF. It is a New World Saison, coming in at 6.3%, 30 IBU. And the reason I say this is interesting is because of a little write-up on the back here. So on the back here it says, so did I say this is from Devil May Care? If I didn't, it's from Devil May Care in Winnipeg. On the back here it says, at Devil May Care, we're curious about a lot of things. We're curious about our surroundings. We're curious about nature. We're curious about the universe. And right now, we are mostly curious about how this beer came to exist. This batch of beer started life as our flagship beer, FARMSTUFF. However, an unexpected turn of events saw it develop some Saison-like characteristics, so we leaned into it. The result is a farmhouse reinterpretation of FARMSTUFF, a hop-forward take on a classic old-world style. That's the universe at work again. We hope you enjoy this happy little accident as much as we do. And also on the side it has a Bob Ross quote, of course, one of the most famous Bob Ross quotes of all time. We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. Bob Ross, that's right. Love Bob Ross. Anybody who knows me know I'm a big, huge Bob Ross fan. Absolutely love that guy. So let's get this in the can. Let's get it in the can. Let's get it out of the can and into the glass. And while I'm doing that, of course, I got to remind you guys, the Chuggies are coming soon. You guys are starting to run out of time to do your nominations. Please get those in. I have had quite a few, but as always, I would like to get a bunch more. Because I know there's a lot more really great videos out there right now. So, yeah, definitely nominate your favorite guy. And as always, link will be in the description for that. Alright, that is, that was a little bitty active, that's for sure. I don't mind Saisons. You know, I could do a decent one. Farmhouse style Saison, you know, maybe because this is an accidental beer. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to like this one or not. But yeah, so let's take a quick look at that color there. I'm backlit again. It's a lot lighter than you guys see on the camera. It looks fairly clean. You can see some shadows through there. Yeah, it definitely has those farmhouse characteristics. Getting a little bit of that funky tartness that you would expect. Some getting almost like a really bright kind of citrus on the nose as well. Yeah, it smells like it's going to be a very bright beer. Just the flavor is going to go pow. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't need to explain it to you. Anyway, let's get into this beer, guys. Alan, thank you so much for this beer once again. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit on the funky side. Not terrible, though. Not terrible. You're definitely getting that funky farmhouse ale, that kind of like wild yeasty kind of flavor in there. It's not bad. It's quite refreshing, and it does have that nice little poof brightness to it, which is nice. You know what? All in all, as a Saison, if you're a fan of Saison, you're gonna love this, especially like that little bit of funkiness that's in there. You know what? Pretty decent. I'm gonna give this. And again, this isn't my favorite style, so I should probably try and be as fair as I can. Let's go with I'm going to give it a 3.5 anyway. To me personally, it's probably a little bit lower than that, but it's probably about a 3.5 anyway. But yeah, if you guys get a chance and you happen to be in the Winnipeg area, definitely stop by Devil May Care. Great little brewery. They make some great beers there. And yeah, and I mean, how can you not like this can art with the astronaut suit, but it's a cow? I'm not quite sure what that's all about. But, yeah, well, I should probably read up on it, but I'm not going to now. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to nominate your favorite beer reviewer for Chuggies. Cheers. We'll see you next time.